everyone. Welcome back to Better You, Better World, where we know that God took his time to create us. My name is Basie. If this is your first time, welcome. If you are returning, thank you for continuing this journey with me. I am so glad that you are here today. We got a good message to encourage you, to uplift you. So I'm just glad that you're here. So, have you ever felt like you didn't fit in? You felt like everyone else has figured out this life and you just still don't have it together. What if I told you that the very thing that you have been insecure about, that is that very thing that God wants to use? So today we're going to be talking about uniqueness. Being different is not a flaw, it is a gift. When we say that God took his time, listen here. That is one of the message here. God took his time with you, with me, with every one of us. So we shouldn't be sitting here thinking that, oh man, feeling insecure about whatever it is, whether it's a big nose or crooked teeth or whatever it is, or being beautiful or whatever the case may be. Everything that we have, God did it on purpose, and it's all part of how we were supposed, it's all connected to our purpose. I was listening to a video by Dr. Miles Monroe, and he talked about how God uses everything for a purpose. Nothing is a mistake. And he said, if you are beautiful or handsome, it's not for you. That beauty or that handsomeness is a way to attract people to you. And when people are attracted to you and they come close and they get to know you, you're supposed to lead them towards the Lord. You're supposed to give them your testimony and talk about how God has been good and try to get them to know the Lord. It's not just to be cute or to be handsome for no reason or for you to be out here bluffing like we would say. No, it's all for the glory of God. So many people spend their lives trying to blend in, trying to be accepted by people who they weren't even assigned to, for those people to understand them. But God does not make mistakes. He doesn't make duplicate. There is only one copy of you. There's only one copy of me. There will be no other person that will be like Basie. There's only one Basie. We might have the same name. Somebody might have a name Basie or Rachel or Courtney or Sam or Joe, whoever. But it's only one of each person. Even twins are not the same. So God does not make duplicate. He create original. You are an original. I am an original. There's no duplicates here. Okay, so there has never been a time in history, and there will never be a time in history where it will be the same you. No, everyone is different. This means that your voice, your personality, your story, your gift, your struggle, all this thing that we carry is for a purpose. And that purpose is to glorify the Lord, is to lead people towards him, is for him to get the glory out of our lives. So it's not for us. Whatever you got is not for you. And one of the scripture we're going to focus on today is Psalm 139:14. It says, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. This means God designed you intentionally, carefully, and wonderfully. He did not make no mistake. He cannot make a mistake. Everything was designed just perfectly, just how it's supposed to be. And another scripture is Romans 12:6. It says, we have different gifts according to the grace given to each of us. Everyone have different gifts, different calling, different assignment. So you can admire somebody, but you cannot just want to be that person, because if you become that person, then you neglect yourself. and the purpose that God has for you. So don't 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 be out here shrinking and letting the devil to mess with you to or have experiences and things that people have done to you to kind of shrink you, make you feel less, make you feel insecure, that you cannot even become what God has called you to be. We don't want to do that. We need you to know that you were fearfully and wonderfully made. It was intentional. It was no mistake. So whatever life has thrown at us, we have to let the Lord heal us for us to keep going and become the person that He created us to be. Your difference is not a defect. I remember, like I told this story before, when I was growing up, young, very young, when my teeth were coming in, the two front ones, instead of it laying flat like that, it was like this. So my siblings used to laugh at me, look at her teeth, and my dad would be like, "Don't worry, we'll take you to Italy, we'll fix it." But when those were the teeth, they weren't even my permanent teeth. And when they came out, they came back laying flat. People see my teeth now and they be like, "Did you wear braces?" No, I didn't wear braces. This is how God took His time. So whatever the case may be, whatever defect that we think we might have, is all for a purpose. What makes you stand out may be what heaven placed inside of you. Sometimes people reject you for what they don't understand, and that's okay. Joseph was different. David was different. Esther was different. Differences often comes before destiny. Your difference is what leads you to your destiny, because you're not supposed to be anybody else. And we don't want to be comparing ourselves to other people. Comparison kills confidence. When you compare yourself to other people, you dishonor your own design. A fish looks foolish climbing a tree, but powerful in the water. You cannot judge your capacity by somebody else's. For example, with the fish, you take the fish out of the water and have it to climb the tree. First of all, it's gonna die because it can't even breathe out of the water. So you're not testing it at what it's supposed to do. Birds are supposed to be flying. They just glide and move. That's what it's supposed to be doing. So if we allow God to bring out of us what He called us or created us to be, we'll be like that bird just gliding or that fish just swimming in that water. But we let life get to us in different situations and what people did to us and whatever life circumstances and sometimes stuff that we have no control over, kind of keep us in a place where we can't even become our full self. So we want to not compare ourselves to anybody. Be unique within yourself. You were built for your own lane. You were built for your own lane. Compare yourself from where you were and where you are now and where you're going. If you're running a race, you keep looking left and trying to see what other people do, it slows you down. You're driving, you're looking, that you start to sway that way. You got to stay focused on where you're going, because you can't keep comparing yourself with people. It will kill your confidence. It will deter you. It will slow you down, and you do not want that. Stop measuring yourself by someone else's assignment. Everybody got their own assignment. Everybody got their own gifts, their own abilities. You cannot measure yourself according to somebody else's. Your story gives you authority. Some of the pain that you go through create wisdom. Ooh, I'm going to say that again. Some of the pain and heartache and struggles that we go through creates wisdom, because now you know better. You know how to, if that situation comes up, hopefully you learn and get wisdom from that. So you know when something like that or similar comes around, you know how to navigate it and not be lost. Some battles that we survive creates strength. Ooh, when I tell you this is speaking to me too, because I fought some battles and I survived some things that have made me stronger. Okay, I'm not going to let nothing keep me down. No, I am fearfully and wonderfully made, and God has given me the bright star. He has given you a bright star that you cannot let no situation dim and keep you down. No, you survive. You are stronger than before, and you keep going, putting out one foot after the other. Don't let nothing keep you down. And some of the rejection that you endure forces you into identity. That door that closed, I remember when I got my master's in forensic psychology. My goal was to go to the FBI. And I went through all of the process, the long, grueling process. But then I ended up not getting it. But then I was so mature at the time, I was like, you know what? Maybe that's not what God had for me, because if that's where He wanted me to go, He would have opened that door for me to go. And then if I was going to get it, I was going to go for training in Houston, Texas. And it just happened, it was a time that they had a huge flood in Texas, and it was really, really bad. And I was like, oh, wow. If I was going to get that stuff, I was going to be in Texas at this time. But whatever door that closed, it wasn't meant for that to happen. God has something better or something else for you to do. Or if that didn't happen, it can use whatever direction He takes you. It takes you to something else that He really wants you to do and how He wants you to impact people. And what you live through can become what you get to teach others through. Oh my goodness. If you come out of something, how you come out, you can be able to tell other people. So whatsoever we go through, it's not just for us. It's for us to help other people go through that as well. Because I remember when I went through my situation with divorce and all this stuff, having to start life over. It's not an easy thing. I remember my friend of mine asked me, she's like, girl, how did you do it? That you just still look bright. You still yourself. You didn't even skip a beat and none of this stuff. Since I know you, you went through all this stuff. You just keep going. I said, girl, it is the Lord. I am a child of God. I stay focused on God, and I have Him help me through, because I can't do this life by myself. We make mistakes and all that stuff, but we got to be the Lord, I'm sorry. Help me through this. And that's what I did. I'm not like, listen here, I'm not like gonna let nothing keep me down. Life happens, life happens. You fall down, get up and keep going. So yeah, whatever whatever we live through can become what we teach other people to get through as well. Oh, this is so good. I am so loving this. And our uniqueness requires boldness. To be unique, you must be willing to be misunderstood. Not everybody gonna like you. Not everybody gonna like how you do things and stuff. That's okay. That is not what God called you to. Those are not the people what God called you to. That is not your assignment. So they're not gonna understand. So you have to stay focused and not be like, oh, they're misunderstanding me, or they really don't get me. So now I should stop what I'm doing. No, it's okay to be misunderstood. People celebrate copies quickly, but remember originals forever. If you are an original, our Liberian people, they have this saying, experienced player don't suffer for jersey. If you're an original, you do the best that you can and you're good at that, you won't even be there. If you're on the team, before you even get there, they already took your jersey and put it aside. While other people fighting for jersey, they done took yours and put it aside. You ain't even got to fight. So you want to be that original. Don't shrink to fit in rooms that God did not call you to influence. No. If God didn't call you to that, that's not where you need to be. So don't be like, okay, I'm gonna shrink and not really be who I am because I want to be around this type of people. No, 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 no. That's not where the Lord called you to be. So don't shrink. Be as bold and as loud as He wants you to be to get His message across how He wants you to. Do not shrink. And some practical steps to appreciate your uniqueness. Write down 5 things that makes you different. Think about 5 things that makes you different and write that down. Stop apologizing for healthy differences. For example, if people are hitting on you because you have some unique talent or because of your confidence or whatever it is, stop apologizing for that. As long as you're doing it in a healthy way and being what God called you to do and walking in that, if people don't want to accept that, just keep doing what the Lord called you to do. Don't apologize for that. Develop your gift instead of hiding them. Develop the gifting instead of hiding it. If it's something that you're good at. So for example, I remember when we first came, when people come from Africa, they want to tell you, oh, go do nursing. Everybody got to be a nurse. And I remember my sister, she's been my older sister, Weezy, the best hairstylist in Minnesota. She's been doing our hair since we were little. And when we came, she wanted to go do nursing. My dad told her, go and develop the gifts that you already have. And bless the Lord that she listened and she went and perfected the gift that she already had in her hands and learned how to do hair even better to become the professional. Now she owns her own business and working for herself, and God is sending people her way and just blessing her in that way. So develop the gifting that you have and surround yourself with people who honor authenticity. What is it? Why am I'm not pronouncing the word good. Authenticity, yes. People who are authentic, who would say, listen here. I thank the Lord for the circle that I have with my sisters and brothers. I like the closeness that we have, the unity that we have. We look out for each other. We would tell each other as it is. When you see you getting a little bit chunky, to be like, you getting fat, or you getting fat. We keep it real, okay? But it's all in love because we want to be healthy. So when you start getting on the heavy side, they give it to you straight. They don't. We African people, they don't sugarcoat it. It's in America to tell you getting fat, you get upset. No, it's all out of love. But yeah, people who are authentic. And surround yourself with good people who will keep you accountable. And thank God for who you are becoming. This life is a journey. We learn every day. And we're learning to be better every day. So thank God for who we're becoming. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the road. Enjoy your uniqueness. And not even try to change that for anything or anyone. And some closing words for you. You are not random. You are not ordinary. You are not late. You are not less. You are uniquely designed for a unique purpose. Uniquely designed for a unique purpose. And what looks unusual on earth may be necessary in heaven. And we just need to allow the Lord to just do what he needs to do in us and just appreciate our uniqueness. Appreciate our uniqueness and walk boldly in what God has created you to be. I just wanted to come on here today to just encourage us to be enjoy and embrace how unique you are. And just know that God took his time to create you. You're not a duplicate. You're an original. And you need to just, bask in that. And don't let anything or anyone or any situation or no devil try to lie to you and sway you from the greatness that God has created you to be. So, like, share, comment, and if we embrace our uniqueness, we become our better selves so we can impact our environment in a better way. So, better you, better world. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you come back again next time. Have a great day, great night, wherever you're watching from. And come back next time. Be uniquely you. And bye bye.